My name is Kev, sometimes known as the world's most okayest ukulele player. I am a ukulele success coach. I'm the founder of the TikiNation.com. It's a ukulele community where people go to live, love, learn, and play the ukulele. And I'm also the author of several ukulele instruction books on Hal Leonard and Centerstream Publishing that are distributed worldwide. So my friends at Hal Leonard and Centerstream asked me to do this little promo video to show you which books I have, but more importantly, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to show you what the possibilities of this small yet mighty instrument are. So hopefully by the end of this video, you're going to be saying, I am so happy that I'm going to learn the ukulele. I had no idea it was so awesome. So that's our goal. The first thing you should know, if you've never played the ukulele before, is the ukulele, or as some people refer to it, the ukulele, is a small yet mighty instrument that can be used to play not just things like this, but you can play some serious music on it. The great thing about the ukulele is you can get one, learn how to tune it, learn a couple of chords, and within an hour you can be playing actual songs. Seriously, it's that easy to get started on the ukulele. Yet it takes a lifetime to master it. So you got plenty of fun ahead of you and you can go at your own pace. Ukulele is an awesome instrument to get started on. With the ukulele you can play classic rock, jazz, classical music, bluegrass, gospel, funk, pop tunes, rock and roll, you name it. This little instrument can be used to play all of those types of music. Most people who just start thinking about learning the ukulele have no idea how much fun it is. There's a whole world around ukulele. It is just so much fun and it brings so much joy. For instance, did you know that you can play blues on the ukulele? Awesome, right? Did you know that you can use the ukulele to do finger picking? You can do finger picking arrangements, Fingerstyle arrangements on the ukulele. Check it out. Yep, that was done with just the little old ukulele. You can do so many different styles of music. I mean, everything from bluegrass to, maybe a classical Spanish flamenco-y kind of thing. So fun. So as you can see, this small yet mighty instrument is not a one-trick pony. You can play pop tunes, folk tunes, rock and roll, classical, all that stuff, gypsy jazz, you name it. You can play it on a ukulele. You just have to learn how. I have been playing professionally now for over 30 years. I'm one of those musicians who, as they say, plays for his supper. I'm an actual gigging musician. And I've also been teaching people how to play music for over 30 years. And all that time I've taught thousands of people how to play the ukulele. So I know what works and what doesn't work. And I've taken that 30 plus years of experience as a professional gigging musician with real life experience, and as a ukulele success coach, teaching my students how to go from not even knowing how to tap their foot in one chord to actually performing on a stage and doing their own gigs. And I've combined that into my QuickStart teaching method. I've created several instructional books for ukulele using that QuickStart method. And my students always ask me, you've got all these books out, which one should I get? So let's go through them. If you're just starting, I recommend that you get my book, QuickStart Ukulele 101. This book covers all the basic fundamentals that you're going to need to know. The different sizes of the ukulele, the types of ukuleles, the strings, the tunings that you're going to need. It teaches you how to read ukulele tab. It shows you basic chords that you use for thousands of songs. It covers basically everything you're going to need to get started and jumpstart your ukulele playing. And you can also learn how to read basic notes on the ukulele in this book. So by the end of Ukulele 101, you're going to know the fundamentals of what you need to play the instrument. If you're a parent or a grandparent, or you have friends that are parents or a grandparent, and you're looking for some kind of a gift for them, my Kids Uke Activity Fun book is the way to go. Kids have a super short attention span, and you parents know what I'm talking about. So what I did with my Kids Activity Fun book is I put in all kinds of fun crosswords, word search, and there's brain puzzles in there. There's mystery clue finding things. Plus there's activities where they can go in and color, and then they can learn about the ukulele in the process, and they learn about reading notes in the process. This book has monsters. It has some aliens in it. It has crazy fun stuff that kids love. And the most important thing about this book is the kids aren't going to just toss it away. It's not like your standard instructional book. It has fun stuff for them to do, and activities like they can cut out their own flashcards and color them up, and they can give each other flashcard quizzes on how to play certain chords. There's little songs in there, and it's just a fun book. And it's a great book for you to sit down with your grandchildren and your kids and interact with them. And you can encourage them to start their lifelong love of music. And there are tons of studies out there that prove that if you start a child at a young age learning an instrument and developing a love for music, it helps develop their brains. And for the rest of their lives, they have an advantage. And you want your kids to have an advantage. You want to spend quality time with your kids doing fun things and encourage them without forcing them to practice. The Ukulele Kids Activity book. Fun. That's that one. Okay, so if you're playing for a while and you're tired of the same old humdrum strum and you want to learn how to do some picking, just some pretty stuff. Then my book, Fingerstyle Ukulele, is for you. Now don't be confused by the imitators out there. My book is the QuickStart series, Fingerstyle Ukulele. It was the first one out. And in that book, I set you up for success in finger picking. So this is a key thing to get if you want to learn how to pick correctly. I teach you how to do the proper finger setups, get your fundamentals perfect so you can grow as a player. And when you start doing more advanced fingerstyle arrangements and finger picking combination patterns, you'll have the necessary skills to do that. This book includes finger picking techniques and some fun techniques to spice it up. You're going to learn basic fingerstyle patterns in this book that you can use to make your own repertoire that you have right now mo better. You can add finger picking parts into it, and you can apply different patterns and techniques to different songs. So I highly recommend you get this. It's got a lot of fun little songs, and it's got some fingerstyle arrangements in it as well. So you'll be well on your way to learning how to pick and how to pick songs without having to sing even. My fingerstyle ukulele was so popular and it had so much demand that I released book number 2 in the series, which I creatively named Fingerstyle Ukulele 2. Fingerstyle Ukulele 2 covers more advanced picking patterns, and it's got more concepts and techniques, and these are techniques you're not going to find in any other books anywhere. These are techniques, professional finger picking techniques. We're going to cover, the basics, like moving bass lines. But in this book, we also cover how to take your basic patterns, make combination patterns, and how to add things like hammer-ons and slides and little professional tricks to make your finger picking sound amazing. And so instead of just going, you might be doing this. So I've done something kind of special with this book. There are a few arrangements that are common arrangements that you're going to know, some classical arrangements, some Celtic arrangements, other arrangements that you're going to recognize in there. But I've created some original arrangements. And I created these because there is nowhere that you can find a good arrangement that showcases these techniques. So I created these little extra songs. And these extra songs will enable you to learn them in a short period of time, but they're packed with the technique that you need to learn for that lesson. And they also each have a unique sound, and they're fun. These little extra songs will impress your friends and neighbors. I mean, if you're just sitting there playing them, they're going to go, whoa. And they're fun. They're not boring. A lot of the stuff out there is just boring. So I tried to make something that was more fun and will give you a little bit of a challenge. So that's Fingerstyle 2. And then last but not least in this little video schmo, if you want to learn how to play blues, or if you just want to learn how to jam and you want to learn some licks on how to jam and play well with others, this is a great book for you. If you've been playing a while and you're ready to start jamming more, in this book, and this is the QuickStart Blues Ukulele. Don't be confused with other blues ukulele books that came out after my book. I'm going to teach you how to play licks so you sound like the pros. You're going to learn basic core licks that all blues players need to learn and that you can use to jam in other styles of music. And you're going to sound, like you're playing Eric Clapton licks and B.B. King licks and all the great players. Here's an example of a lick that you might learn in that book. And also in my blues ukulele book, you're going to learn basic bounce patterns in there. For a bunch of keys. You're going to learn how to do the blues scale and move it around so you can play in different keys of the blues. You're going to learn a bunch of key fundamental licks in there and tricks, like slides, hammer-ons, all kinds of fun stuff in that book. And there's also exercises that show you how to play different styles of blues, and it's easy to follow. I've got diagrams that show you how to do these bounces, you know. Just doing simple chords and adding one note. So it's a great book to get you started. You're going to learn licks, tricks, pro tips. You're going to learn how to do blues scales in there, and you're going to be well on your way to understanding how to jam well with others. Plus, it comes with some jam tracks, so you can test out your newfound skills. So that's my blues ukulele book. So, which one is good for you? That's up to you. Pick one. We've got other books coming down the pipeline, I'm excited to say, and those will be available soon. But for right now, those books, you can get them this minute. Now you have a path forward on your ukulele adventure. I hope that I have the honor and privilege of being your ukulele success coach, and I hope you pick up my books.